Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. About a slightly bit a half hour late starting this one. So we got the Flagler Titans taking on the Suntree Vieira Hawks. Sorry, I had to make an announcement. Hold on one second. All right, I apologize. I had a parent come up and correct me or tell me how to say her son's name. So I want to make sure I got that in. Kalen McWiggin. And it looks like the Titans are sending up a roster. Awesome. Huh? Yeah, hold up. I'll show you. Oh, that's 14U. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. But yeah, it's spelled funky. All right, number 5. It's interesting to say the least. I guess so. All right, here we go. I'm back on. We are ready to go. Had someone asking some questions, and so I was trying to. And nope, we don't take spammers. Goodbye. Here we go. For the Titans, they've brought me their roster. And there's a return. A mighty return. Number 17 gets pulled out of bounds. Julian Nazario. with a monster return, and Nazario puts the Hawks in great field position. Flagler Titans and the Suntree Vieira Hawks. Winner goes to the ECC championship game. And timeout called. Timeout called by the Titans. And the Titans 12U. Callan McWiggin, the quarterback for this 12U Hawks squad. McWiggin. I got it. McWiggin leads his team out to the field. In the backfield, number 20, Braden Teeter. Comes out I formation. Nazario, the fullback. And there's Teeter. Teeter gets to the outside, and Teeter will be rushed out of bounds after picking up a gain of about a couple on the play. That's going to be brought down by number 9, Kaiden Stewart. And Stewart escorts Teeter out of bounds after a gain of a couple. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Linebacker in the I formation. Fakes it to Nazario. Now McWiggin directing traffic. Fires. Incomplete. And here we are. 3rd and 9. Huh?
We have lost a cell phone, and I was wondering if maybe there's a chance y'all can announce it at some point.
I can after this drive. And gives it to Nazario, and Nazario gets stopped at the line. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. Oh, a fumble. Like that. So there's a turnover on the play. And it will be Flagler Titan football. And, all right, now I need to do someone a favor.
We have a lost cell phone somewhere out. If you find a lost cell phone, please bring it to the press box or the concession stand.
All right, that was number 17 on the carry, Nicholas Walker. Nicholas Walker on the carry. It'll be a loss of 2, making it 2nd and 12 for the Titans. All right, now that I think everyone's done coming and asking me for 10,000 things, no one's wanted me all day, but now everyone's coming up and asking me for things and asking me questions during a broadcast. Come on now. Sends a man in motion. There's the handoff. And I don't know if it's offsides or false start on the offense. See if I can get a number and a name on that quarterback. He's in the black helmet, number 2. All right. Samarius Arnud. Samarius Arnud. And Arnud will take it and be wrapped up. But he'll pick up a nice gain on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. Third down in about 6 and timeout Flagler. That's now 2 timeouts they've used, and we're only 7:27 into, or we're only a couple minutes removed from the start of the first quarter. Flagler has had to use both timeouts. 1 to start the game, 2 to now to correct whatever issue this is here. I'll tell you what, Suntree Vieira, this 12U team is pretty good. I mean, let me just read you off some of the names. I mean, Kalen McWiggin, Isaac Lloyd, Andrew Batty, Matthew Wolf, Julian Nazario, Lucas Avanzanto, Trace Thomas, Brody Pulliam, Braden Teeter, Jonathan Dowling, Elia Lewis. I mean, those are just some of the names that accompany this 12U squad for Suntree Vieira. So here we go. Arnud hands it off, and that's going to be a nice gain. Bullies his way into picking up a Titans first down. Huh? No, we're saying if someone finds the phone. If someone finds the phone. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans. Sends number 11 in motion. Number 11 gets the handoff. Number 11 trying to get to the outside, cuts back inside, and is tackled by multiple Hawks. Number 11 on the carry, that's Tyler Garrison. Tyler Garrison on the carry. Tackled there. In on the tackle was number 13, Ethan Stevenson. Now that's number 3 at quarterback, Reed Pritt. And Pritt drops back to pass. He's got a matchup, and Arnud can't come up with the reception. That was number, I believe, 25 on the coverage. Devin LeGrier. LeGrier on the pass breakup. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Sends a man in motion. Gives the ball off. And Get a couple yards on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. Going to be about 4th and 8. Nope. Let's try 4th and 6. See who is the quarterback in on this play. Again, that's number 3. That's Pritt. Reed Pritt. Alone in the gun. Sends a man in motion. And Pritt fires, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be enough for a Titan first down and then some. I believe that was number 8. That was either number 8 or number 9. If it was number 8, it was Asher Strahar. If it was number 9, it was number 9. That's Caden Stewart. But there is a flag on the play. Yeah. I'm going to assume maybe a holding. Yeah, that looks about 10 yards from where they were. So I'm going to go with holding. That's usually a safe bet. Reed Pritt. And they're going to have a conversation now. Yeah, wait a minute. The ball went back to the original line of scrimmage. And I think that's what Coach is asking. Coach is asking why is the ball spotted? As a unofficial official timeout is called, I guess. I'd like to thank Space Coast Resurfacing. Want to redo your bathroom or your kitchen without the mess of deconstruction and tearing things apart? Just resurface it. Give Space Coast Resurfacing a call at 321-652-1103. Again, that's 321-652-1103. Find them online at spacecoastresurfacing.com. They're the ones who made it possible for us to be up here. We were looking for a sponsor, and they stepped up and said, hey, take our money. Let's make sure we get these kids broadcasted. So, if you're thinking about redoing that kitchen, redoing that bathroom, give them a call and just have them resurface it. Reed Pritt is the quarterback, and it's going to be fourth and 7. It's a direct snap to the back. He's got room. Is he going to get there? Stiff arm. Where are they going to spot it? I think he's short. He looks short by a yard. And it's a turnover on downs. It should be a turnover on downs. Officials timeout again. I mean, he looks short to me. I'm being completely 100% honest. He looks short to me. If I'm the Flagler coach, if I'm the Flagler coach, I would have called for a measurement. I don't know what the rules are, whether coaches can call for measurements, but I think I would have, because that looked like it was going to be a tough spot. But that's not what happened. What happened is it's turnover on downs, Suntree Vieira football. And McWiggin is under center. He's going to toss to Teeter. Teeter following Nazario. Teeter down the sideline and finally ran out of bounds, but not before he picks up a Suntree Vieira Hawk first down. Got JT Hassel tuning into the broadcast. How you doing, man? Suntree Vieira Hawks. McWinn had the look he wanted. No, but there was an errant whistle. They're saying a timeout call before the snap. That's their third timeout, all used in the first quarter. That's okay. I can tell you, if I was a coach, I would not be happy if I had to use all my timeouts in the first quarter. Because either, players aren't paying attention, or, something's not aligned right when I'm telling. Yeah. And I can't imagine that coach is too happy about it either. No coach says, hey, let's see, how much time? Within 6.5 minutes of the first quarter, we used all our timeouts. All right, here we go. McWiggin. And Teeter avoids a tackle in the backfield, but he's going to lose a monster load of yardage. I mean, on that, it's now going to be second down. I couldn't tell. But he's not communicating with you. It's going to be second down and about 20 for the Hawks. And he's being pressured immediately. And McWiggin cuts inside, and he ran for about 20 and picked up. He picked up a sizable amount of yards. He ran for about 25 yards, and it's going to be about. Check that. He ran for about 15 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Suntree Vieira. I mean, that was a long way. He ran a long way. And McWiggin got it to a 3rd and manageable. Lucas Avanzanto. And he tripped over his lineman's leg. I think a lineman may have stepped on his shoe. Yeah, that's what happened. One of the linemen, when they went to step back, stepped on his shoe, and so that's why he went to the ground. So it's 4th and 12 now for Suntree Vieira. And this offense is taking one step forward, 2 steps backwards. McWiggin yelling out directions. He's got 4 receivers to the near side. Running back behind him. And now a timeout. Nope. Timeout, Century Vieira. That was, someone wasn't happy about that one. There was so much confusion amongst the lineup. Hope you all are enjoying a great Saturday night. Enjoying it here on the Brevard Sports Network. Winner advances to the ECC Championship. If you look in our description, actually I can read it off to you because I have my second device. All right. SBYFL 6U has advanced to an ECC Championship. 8U Satellite has advanced to the championship. 10U Flagler has advanced to the ECC Championship. And 11U Satellite has also advanced to the ECC Championship. McWiggin setting up a screen to Teeter. A double pass, and it's caught! Touchdown! 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 Suntree Vieira! Teeter to Lucas Avanzato. And Avanzato catches the touchdown pass on the double pass. What play creativity! It was McWiggin to Braden Teeter. Braden Teeter throwing it down to Avanzato. And now they're going for the 2-point kick. The snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And good. So with 54.1 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Suntree Vieira jumps out to an 8-point lead. 8-0. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Again, we'd like to thank Space Coast Resurfacing for their step up. We'd also like to thank American Air. American Air and Plumbing for their partnership with the Brevard Sports Network. Add on the kickoff. Go for a little reverse and gets a little out of the lane discipline. And eventually tackled there by number 1, Kellen Fox. If there's one thing they should remember from their playoff game, it's lane discipline. The opening kickoff got taken back on them to start the first half, or start the second half of their playoff game a couple nights ago on Wednesday night. So now there's 3 backs in the backfield. Pritt under center. Pritt is hands off fumble. Ball's on the ground. And the referee says number 99, Anthony Mascalo, Anthony Mascalo, was almost had himself a fumble recovery. And he's just bowling through the line there on the handoff. That's number 9. Number 9 trying to fight for more yards, and he's still going. He's got himself close to a Titan first down. Number 9, Caden Stewart. And that will be the final play of the first quarter with your score. Suntry Vieira 8, Flagler 0, but Flagler is driving. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. All right, again, we'd like to thank American Air and Plumbing. American Air and Plumbing is Brevard's go-to pros for Florida Tough AC and plumbing services, and our proud sponsor of the Brevard Sports Network, Florida Tough Player of the Month. Find them online at www.americanairanplumbing.com. As we get set here for action. That's number 9 again on the carry. Caden Stewart in on the tackle. Or it had the carry. It's going to bring up second down and 5. God bless it. I'm trying to get myself together here. All right. Reed Pritt in the gun. And Suntry Vieira moves, and that give him a free 5 yards, and I believe that should give him a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Titans. And he'll hand off to number 34. Number 34 bounces off the tackle, but still running into a swarm of Hawks. Led there, the first one to make contact was number 83 there. Jasper Schindler. And Schindler there's the pass out there to number 2. Number 2 gets to the outside. He's going to be bumped out of bounds, but I think he might have picked up a first down. Yes, he did. Or no, he didn't. That was the wrong yard marker I was looking at. 3rd and 3. It's 3rd and 3. You hear coaches yelling, earmuffs, earmuffs. And slips through a couple tackles. He's got himself a Titan first down. Does number 34. That's Cade Nemitz. Cade Nemitz picks up the first down for the Titans. Pritt hands off to another running back that's number 9. Number 9 fighting through his way. He's got himself a Titan first down and inside the 5-yard line. Caden Stewart fights his way inside the 5-yard line, and he sets the Titans up with first and goal from about the 6 is where they will mark him. It's Pritt in the backfield, under center. Got 3 different backs he can choose from. He's going to give it to number 2, Arnud, to the corner, and he's in. Touchdown! Flagler Titans. Now the question, does Flagler have a kicker? They're going to attempt. Number 11 set to hold. Number 16, kick is up, and it is good. Garrett Winkler puts Flagler on the board, and we're all tied up 8-8 after Arnud with an excellent run inside the red zone, finished in the end zone, and he finished with the physicality. And the coach said straight up, look, there's some adversity. Are you going to run for it? Are you going to stand up and face it? And Winkler set to do the kicking. Back deep for the Hawks are Teeter and McWiggin. As there's some sort of conversation happening between the ball people. Winkler sets the ball on the tee and takes his step back. And they're going to try an onside kick. And great job there getting that recovery. That was number 87, Shane Odom. And Odom did exactly what don't try to pick it up and run with it. Get on top of it. Let your offense go in and move the ball like they're supposed to. But your job on that front line is either to, one, lay the biggest hit you can on somebody, or in that case, you dive on that football and no one else takes it from you until you give it to the referee. I don't care if your own teammate goes to take the ball. You don't give that ball up. McWiggin in the backfield. He's got Teeter and a new fullback in. Gives it off to Teeter. Teeter down the sideline. Braden Teeter to the house. Touchdown. Braden Teeter. Huh? but I think it might be negated. Wait, he called a false start? Now wait a minute. Oh, see, okay, hold on. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Why? What kind of pen? Wait. Myself and the clock operator don't know what the call is. All the refs signal touchdown, and then he called for it back. Okay. Anyway. And that's offsides. And it's first down. So now it's 1st and 13 after, or 1st and 14 after that. So. And okay, so none of us up here, me nor the clock operator, saw a flag. But okay. I don't know. McWiggin with the toss. Teeter cuts up. Teeter with a stiff arm. Teeter down the sideline and finally run out of bounds. Number 9 came in and tackled him out of bounds. It's Caden Stewart. Braden Teeter. He has to be running like a man possessed right now, considering that long touchdown called back. Neal, yeah. And they give it there to number 18. And number 18 is fighting his way, running behind those shoulder pads. That's Brennan Baker. Brennan Baker picks up a Century Viera Hawk first down. And it will be 1st and 10. First and 10 from the 40. 39. And timeout called with 5:04 left to go here in the second quarter. A timeout or a water break. .504 left to go here in the second quarter. And we're tied up at 8-8. And there's a toss out to Teeter. Teeter runs way backwards. I mean, what? Teeter on that play just loses. He lost 4 yards. He's lucky he only lost 4 yards. That one easily could have been a loss of 10. You know, I think I speak for a lot of high school coaches when you need to get out of that mentality. trying to go so far backwards. Because guess what? Once you get 14U in high school, you run back that far, you will be lucky to get any of those yards back. And that's going to be a false start on the left guard flinched, or the right guard. All he did was lean back, and as soon as he moved, you already knew it was coming. So now they back themselves up 5 more yards. Was 2nd and 14. So now it's 2nd and 19 for Suntree Vieira. McWiggin hands off to Teeter, and Teeter is going to be dragged down. Tried to go up the middle. By number 4. Well, they have number 4 crossed out, but I'm going to say Matthew Lanotti. So now he sends 4 players into the huddle. Three receivers near side, one back in the backfield. McWiggin runs backwards again and throws it up, and a catch. Huh? And it'll be incomplete here. I guess. The 10. I don't know. Someone had it out of bounds. It was number 19, Brody Pulliam. Had the ball in his hand out of bounds, but I don't know if he caught it out of bounds or what. But that's 2 plays on this drive where a running back and a quarterback have almost run 10 yards back. And there's a nice punt. There's a beautiful punt. And there was number 11 on the return, Tyler Garrison. And now we'll see the Titan offense with 2:30 left to go. We're all tied up. Now it's number 14 in at quarterback, Alexander Kaiser. Kaiser, play action. Rolling, fires, and it's going to be, they say, it is intercepted. I didn't see who grabbed the interception, but intercepted, and that's Hawk football. So the offense has been given a great position here. Can they capitalize is the question. Looks like number 15 is now the fullback. Oh, no, that's 17. That's Nazario. Drop back to pass. Pumps. Extends the play. Throws it to the end zone. It's caught. It's caught. Touchdown, Suntree Vieira. And who was it that caught that football? Number 19, Brody Pulliam, but there's a flag on the play. I'm waiting for him to give a call. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Flagler, so that'll most likely be enforced on the kickoff. Yes, the touchdown stands. Sorry, folks, that was also me answering people in the crowd. So the touchdown stands on McWiggin to Brody Pulliam. Number 86, snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. Jensen Jones puts that one through the uprights. And the Suntree Vieira Hawks take advantage of the great opportunity their defense gave them and put 8 points on the board. And now because the you know what, though? How much time's left? 2:05? 15 yards activated on the kickoff? I say you onside kick it. Because what have you got to lose? What, they recovered at the 45-yard line? Okay. I say go for it. Right, because you're not kicking from the 35. The unsportsmanlike conduct moves the ball. You're kicking from the 50, right? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, so you're kicking from. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Well, they're kicking off from their 45. Okay, you know what? Then, yeah, there should be no reason you're not onside kicking this right now. There is not a single legitimate reason you can give me. That you're not onside kicking this and taking a chance. And they kick it out the back of the end zone. That's a touchback. So you give it to them on the 25. Okay. I mean, look, they hold on one second. All right. We'd like to thank American Air and Plumbing and our other great sponsor. There's the handoff up the gut. That's going to make for a nice nice play. Second and 4 for the Titans. But they have no timeouts. Burned all those in the first quarter. And look at that. There's a flag thrown on that play. But a great job by the Hawks to get in there and make something happen. Number 16, the first one to make contact, Trace Thomas, led that charge. Space Coast Resurfacing. Information is at the bottom of your screen. If you want to remodel your kitchen, you want to remodel your bathroom, but without all the mess and deconstruction cleanup, well, why not just resurface everything? Call for your free estimate. Phone number is down below. Number 17 is their quarterback. Nicholas Walker. Walker hands it off, and what a run by the back here. Powering his way through. I believe that was number 10, Logan Burns. And that time defense goes low. Number 10 on the tackle. There is a flag on the play. Number 9 was Asher Strahar. Face mask on the defense.
Come on, defense!
So it's first and short. There's number 11 to the outside, being chased down by 21. Now he's being caught inside, and number 11, Tyler Garrison, will be chased into number 18, Brennan Baker, who makes the tackle for a loss. That's a fumble. That's a scoop. He could go all the. And that was the best opportunity to try to score. Oh my gosh, what a stand by the defense there. All right, folks, we're at halftime, and I need to take a break because goodness gracious, that was a wild first half. But your score going into halftime: Suntree Vieira 16, Flagler 8. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back live here on the Brevard Sports Network, and what a great day of football we have had. Again, we are an interactive broadcast. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, and, look, hey, you have questions, ask. I'd like to welcome everyone watching from both Brevard County, and hopefully we got some Flagler folks tuning in. If you're from Flagler, please let us know. I like to ask those that don't listen to me often, tell me what they think of the broadcast. I do like to listen from, people that don't hear me as often. I do like opinions. And that's a squib kick. And wait a minute. Did Suntry Vieira? Suntry Vieira comes up with that one. Number 90, Peyton Maxwell. Are you kidding me? A couple of Flagler kids literally touched the ball, and then, it's almost as if they're like, oh, okay, the play's over. Let's welcome Brad Gornto. Welcome to the network, and I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Thank you. I do appreciate the kind words. 16-18, Suntry Vieira on top. And you want to talk about stealing possessions. Devin LeGreer gets a shout out. And McWiggin. And Teeter is brought down in the backfield, back by number 11, Tyler Garrison, who's been all over the field today. Watching from Rockledge, go Hawks, number 25, Devin LeGreer from Rachel Parker. Kelly Ball says, let's go Hawks. It's going to bring up second and about 14. Like to thank our sponsor, Space Coast Resurfacing. McWiggin is brought down in the backfield. No one bought the fake. And that whole D-line came in, I believe, number 4 and number 44. So number 4 is Matthew Lenati, and number 44 is Gabriel Gibson. Vicky Briggs, the loyal SBYFL fan from upstate New York. Drops back to pass. And once again, he's running 20 yards backwards. McWiggin passes, and pass nearly caught. Great defense there by number 2, Samarius Arnud. But listen, I'm quite curious what coach says about his quarterback. about his quarterback running 20 yards back. Like that I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Number 13 on to punt. Ethan Stevenson. Go Cody Cressmere. Watching from Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Melbourne. And there's a beautiful punt. That takes a nice bounce. And number 11 with a nice return, Tyler Garrison. Sideline warning given to the Hawks. $16 to 8 with 7:27 left to go here in the third quarter. And let me see who's in at quarterback for. That's number 2, Arnude. There's a snap in Arnude. Cuts inside. He's following some blockers, and he'll be pushed out of bounds short of a first down marker as the Titans. The defense there, I never gave the credit it deserved. The defense there really stepped up as the offense had great field position after that, mess up on special teams. Defense stood up, and now if you're the offense, you've got to capitalize here. If you're the Titans offense, your defense really saved you there. Arnude in the gun. 2 backs, sends a man in motion. And we got a false start on the Titans. So that'll back them up 5 yards. So that'll take a second and short and turn it into still second and manageable. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. Sends a man in motion. That's number 24. Play action, and Arnude now taking it, continuing to call his own number, and he'll be dragged down after picking up a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Oh, no, they say he picked up a first down. He picked up a first down, so great job by Arnude for a Titans first down. All that motion and all that window dressing, and he just said, I'm going to call my own number, and I dare y'all to stop me. Again, fakes the handoff, and there goes Arnude, who bows over a defender. In there on the tackle was number 20. That should be, yeah, that's another first down. Number 20, that's Braden Teeter. And Pritt now back in at quarterback on the jet sweep. cuts upfield, and there he goes. Breaks a tackle. That's number 11 on the carry, Tyler Garrison. And Garrison, and that is a penalty, though, holding on the offense. That's going to back him up 10 yards. I'd like to welcome everyone joining in here on the Brevard Sports Network. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday night. And anyone who's here at the stadium right now knows you just heard John Taylor. Such a passionate fan. And there is, I believe that's number 9, Caden Stewart. And Stewart with a nice run. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3rd and 13. But these long down and distances haven't affected this Titans drive. They've been finding ways to pick up big chunks of yardage here. Sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff right up the middle, and he's gone. Touchdown, Titans. And that was number 9, Caden Stewart. All the window dressing, all the, hey, look at that shiny thing, look at that shiny thing. And he just took it right up the middle. And it's 16-14 pending the 2-point kick. And to do the kicking is number 16, Garrett Winkler, and number 11, Tyler Garrison on the hold. The hold is good. Kick is up. No good. He missed it wide right. Or wide left. I promise I know my left from my rights. And an official's timeout with 3:55 left to go. It's the water break. And look, that's beautiful play calling. You know, look, we've seen them go to those jet sweep handoffs and pick up good yardage on it. So, you know, it's all just a counter. Everything pretty much is a counter off of each other. For each play Flagler has in their playbook, there's at least 1 or 2 counters on it that they can run and make you think they're running one thing. And I love watching this Flagler offense. Now, I know there are some Flagler fans that are sitting here saying, well, you also sound very biased. Well, I hope I've called a good, fair game, but yes, we are the Brevard Sports Network, and we would like to see Suntory Vieira win. You know, so sometimes you may get a little homerism in my voice, and if that annoys you, I do apologize. But, you know, yes, I've been covering the Suntory program for the last 3 years. I've seen a lot of kids grow up in the program, and so, yes, I do get a little emotionally attached to these teams when you spend Saturday after Saturday after Saturday with them. But I do hope I am calling a good, fair game for everybody. And there's another onside kick attempt. What a way to try to steal a possession. And they touched it before it got 10 yards. I thought so. So you can't touch the ball before it goes 10 yards, so they'll take over Will Suntory 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, or at the 49-yard line. So here comes the offense. McWiggin leading his Hawks out to the field. Nazario in the backfield. He's going to be the solo back. And Nazario, or McWiggin. And they're going to send it out here to number 1, and that's an incomplete pass. Calling that a forward pass, number 1. That was Kellen Fox. I'd like to welcome Tina Culler to the broadcast. Says, let's go Titans. 16-14 with 3:46 left to go here in the third quarter. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Drops back to pass. Tries to step up in the pocket, and he will be brought down and sacked. That's number 44 on the sack. That's Gabriel Gibson. And that's going to now bring it to 3rd and about 21. I'd like to welcome Cheryl Motti to the broadcast. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor. It's the Space Coast Resurfacing. Tell you about them here after this play. Sends a man in motion. There's a toss out to Teeter. Teeter following a block, and he will get shoved out of bounds. Number 9 escorted Teeter out of bounds. It's Caden Stewart. Scored the last touchdown for Flagler. To find out all the great things, the great services that Space Coast Resurfacing does, visit them online at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. Again, it's www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. And the Hawks are going to punt this ball away. And they'll fall on it. Awesome. I appreciate that, buddy. Grandpa McFarland watching from New York. Number 2, Jared McFarland. Let's go Hawks. I've had some pretty great games today. Not even going to lie. So that, I'm not going to lie, that really helps. Anyway, third quarter, 2:27 left to go here in the third. 16-14 Century Viera on top, and Flagler with possession. And I think that's Pritt back in at quarterback. And Pritt is going to hand off. I believe that's number 9. Number 9 continuing to run behind his shoulder pads. And he busts outside down the sideline. Touchdown, Titans. And I believe that was number 9. Yes, it was. That's Caden Stewart. That's his second touchdown of the day. And I don't see any flags. Thank you, Vicky Briggs. I did have a good birthday. I covered some bowling. The Cape Coast Conference Bowling which was fun. It was a good birthday. And got to convert for one here. Oh my goodness, did he make that catch? Yes, how did he come down with that? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I don't care what anybody says. The fact he dove to the ground and still somehow managed to come up with that catch, that was amazing. But if you're a Sun Riviera fan, what's not awesome is the fact Flagler has taken their first lead of the game. That's right. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. Get my tripod back in order. 21-16. Flagler. You want to talk about, just capitalizing on opportunities and not giving up on your own offense? That's Flagler right now. They are running it down Century's throat and saying, we dare you to stop us. Another onside kick. And again, good job just diving onto it. That's number 87, Shane Odom. Go Rocco from Colorado. You got Shara McFarland says go number 2, Joshua McFarland from St. Louis. Welcome everyone in here to the Brevard Sports Network. 21-16 with 2:04 left to go here in the third quarter. There are some of you that are probably tuning in waiting for the 14U game. Well, we've had a couple delays and we've had a couple long quarters happening games, so that's why we're a little behind schedule. Still have a whole fourth quarter to play. And there's a handoff. Teeter shakes off a tackler, and Teeter escorted out of bounds there by number 9. That's Caden Stewart. McWiggin comes in with the play. Lines up I formation. Play action, and once again, the Titans are not fooled. And, yeah. Let's go O. Says Quincy Parquette. Like to thank Quincy again. Quincy helped arrange my ride over here. To that, I'm very grateful for him. Drops back to pass, steps up, fires, and overthrows his receiver. The only one who really had a shot at it was number 11, Tyler Garrison from the Titans. The only one who really had a shot at that one. And Sun Riviera is going to punt the football. And number 13, Ethan Stevenson, set to handle the punting duties. And that's actually a really nice punt. It's caught. And what a tackle downfield. Number 16, Trace Thomas. And Thomas getting down and making a special teams type play. It's my pleasure. It genuinely is. I wouldn't have my Saturdays any other way. So Pritt, 2 backs in the backfield. It's Reed Pritt. Calls for the snap. He's going to give it off there to number 9, and there goes number 9 again. Thrown forward, and that's going to, and a flag. So he was slung forward. And they waved the flag off. But it is a Titans first down. I mean, look, Caden Stewart has had himself a game today for the Titans, running the football. And Pritt hands off to another back. That's number 34. Number 34 to the outside. Number 34 slung out of bounds by his jersey. And oh, okay. The horse collar has to be straight backwards to be a horse collar call. Cade Nemitz. We have a radio on hand. Horse collar called on the Hawks. As we have the radio up here now that that allows us to hear kind of the referees communicating with each other. So so the explanation there, that's the end of the third quarter. The explanation on that is because he was dragged down. The ref said is because he was dragged down by the neck. Because you're dragged down by the neck, that's a horse collar. That's considered a horse collar tackle. You're allowed to have your hands inside the shoulder pads as long as you don't bring them straight backward down. But that's still a 15-yard penalty. That's not something you can afford right now if you're Century Vieira. And again, we are in the fourth quarter now, as I'm gonna bum-ba-da-bum-bum. Switching the scoreboard. 12U final quarter of regulation for 12U. The defense needs a stop. 1st and 10. They have to get to the 6-yard line, so 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Pritt, the quarterback, hands off to Stewart. Stewart is brought down in the backfield. In there making a play was number 13, Ethan Stevenson. As well as number 16, Trace Thomas. .9:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Winner goes to the ECC championship game. That will be held somewhere in Brevard County next week, I believe. And there is so either have illegal procedure if you're on looking for the 14U broadcast, we are a bit behind. This is the 12U broadcast. We ran a bit behind today. False start on Flagler. I'm not gonna comment. Pritt on the snap. Play action. He's gonna give his guy a shot, and a great job on defense. That was number 19, Brody Pulliam. Getting up there and knocking that ball down. And it's gonna bring up 3rd and 15. Three by one set. Pritt with Stewart in the backfield. And he escapes pressure, steps up, fires to the end zone, and it's knocked and batted away. That's number 21, Jonathan Dowling, making a play. So now, it's 4th down from the 16-yard line. Well, was the 16, so about the 21. Sends a man in motion. And that's going to back him up 5 more yards. False start. They got to get to the 6-yard line to get a first down. Currently, they're sitting at the 26. So 4th and 20. Pritt. And the Flagler Titans call a timeout. That's their first of the half. And you know what? That's a really smart timeout by the Titans. You want to make sure everyone's on the same page, reading the same book. Even down to the same line, because this is a big 4th down.
Over here, 3 over there.
So 3 and 2. Century Viera has all their timeouts. Flagler has 2 timeouts. 8:28 left to go here in the 4th. And the Hawks crowd is coming alive, getting behind their defense. 8:28 is the time left. 8:28. And here it goes, 4th and 20. Pritt is going to toss out to Stewart. Stewart's got a lane. Stewart cuts back outside. Stewart down the sideline. Caden Stewart, touchdown, Titans. It looks like a block.
Number 20 right at my flag.
Got a flag. It's an illegal block in the back, I believe. Illegal block in the back. The score is right there at the top. Your American Air and Plumbing scoreboard at the top of the screen. It's 21-16. Flagler on top. So that touchdown's negated, and that's going to back them up even further. And it's 4th and 25 now. They are loading up the box. Stewart gets to the outside, makes a man miss, and finally brought down. And the defense for Centre Riviera gets a stop. Penalty after penalty finally catches up with the Titans. $7:59 left to go in the game. 21-16. 1st and 10 ball. See, that's the... They have such small yard markers. I have to use the binoculars. All right, so 30. So the 30, 25. It's about the 23-yard line, give or take. 1st and 10 from their own 23. The Hawks need to muster a score here. And timeout taken by the Centre Riviera Hawks, and I'm skeptical of that timeout. I mean, you knew if your defense got to stop, you would have to have some form of talk with the offense. Kind of, you should at least have an idea of what you want to run when you get that ball back. Alvin Blackman says, "Let's go Hawks." Quincy Parquette says, "Let's get a touchdown now." Coming up after this game, we have a matchup for you. The Centre Riviera Hawks, led by Derek Schmadicke, taking on the Satellite Beach Scorpions and being led by Ja'Cory Mills. That game immediately following this one. McWiggin tosses it to Teeter. Teeter gets wrapped up and drilled in the backfield. And he just had a free shot. Number 34 did. Kay Nemitz. And McWiggin trying to make a play himself, and he will get dragged down for a loss. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and really long. And what was it? Procedure? Oh, false start. Illegal procedure on Vieira. Too many men in the backfield. Julian Nazario. The back and play action. And he's going to call his own number. Gets down and at least gets back to the original line of scrimmage, if not a couple yards past that. Did McWiggin. And that's going to bring up 4th down. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 7. And Stevenson back to punt. So they're putting a lot of faith in their defense here. Stevenson throws it up, and it's... What's the ruling? What's the ruling? Intercepted. Number 5 on the interception, Braylon Hancock. So they tried the fake, which honestly is it was about as good as a punt. They tried. 6:08 left to go in the game. That's still enough time for their defense to get a stop. And again, they just need something out of their offense. Pritt under center, 3 backs in the backfield. Stewart, the deep back. And he's going to give it to Stewart. And Caden Stewart trying to fight off defenders. Number 17, Julian Nazario, was the first to make contact with him. There's another flag on the play. Titans. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Titans. That's going to back them up 15 yards. And apparently something I missed. He cooked a guy on the ground. Let's try. He kicked a guy on the ground. So that's 15 yards. Gives it to a back, and that's Caden Stewart, and Stewart thrown to the sideline aggressively. As Caden Stewart did pick up a nice chunk of yardage, it's going to bring it back to about 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16 here. I'd like to thank our sponsor here, Space Coast Resurfacing. You want to redo your kitchen, you want to redo your bathroom, but without the terrible deconstruction work? How about we just resurface it? Give them a call, 321-652-1103. Or find them online at spacecoastresurfacing.com. Pritt under center. And they're going to give it there to number 11. Number 11 makes a move. Number 11 cuts upfield, and he will be brought down after picking up a couple of yards on the play. Tyler Garrison. And it's going to make it 4th and 12. Fourth and 11, 4th and 12. The defense needs the stand right here. 4 minutes left to go in the game. This is a big 4th down here. Looks like they might punt it. And I think it's going to be a timeout. Timeout called on the Titans. So now they have 1 timeout remaining. 3:43 left to go in the game. You can count on Space Coast Resurfacing to not only meet but exceed all your needs and requests. Learn about all the services they offer by checking them out on their website at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. Kitchen and bath need remodeling without the destruction? Why rip it out when you can resurface it? Call for a free estimate today again at 321-652-1103 or find them again online at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. They are the reason we were able to get up here. They stepped up and sponsored the broadcast, and we appreciate them for that. Here we go. Flag on the play before the ball's even snapped. False start on the Titans. I didn't even see them get set, but you know, the official seeing something. Yes, the 14U game where it's going to be a late start. And the Sun Riviera sideline trying to get the folks involved. 4th and 16. There's the handoff. And he's tracked down from behind. Breaks another tackle. And finally finished off there by number 18, Brennan Baker. And now here's the chance. Here's all you could ask for as an offense. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. You have an opportunity on a relatively short field. You're starting from your own 40. Water break. And so there is 1 timeout for the Titans. Okay. I won't say what was said on the radio, but I like it. So here we go. McWiggin, quarterback. 2-by-1 set with a tight end and a back in the backfield. And gives it off to Teeter. Teeter thought about faking that double pass that they scored on earlier. He faked the double pass and so it'll be 2nd and 10. Didn't lose any yardage, didn't gain any. 2nd and 10 for Suntree Vieira. Ball still on the 40. McWiggin drops back to pass, and he's pressured immediately. Escapes a tackle, and shoved out of bounds. But again, he's running back an extra 7, 8, 9 yards. I mean, huh? Yeah. I mean, he was sacked 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage and ran back there 7 of them. McWiggin in the pistol. 3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Drops back. He's going to step up and he's going to take off running. And McWiggin wrestled out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and long. Fourth and 24. 2:46 left. Fourth and 24. This could be for the season. ECC second round playoff. McWiggin drops back. And he runs back even further. Steps up, fires. And it's caught. It's caught. How did he catch that? Number 12 on the reception, Lucas Avanzado. Wait. Oh, he didn't catch it. I don't know. Everyone was celebrating, and I thought I saw him come down with it, but it's not a catch. It's Titans ball. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the ball game. Sends a man in motion. They give it on the reverse or on the end around. And Teeter slings the running back out of bounds. That was number 5, Braylon Hancock. Timeout, Suntree Vieira. They have, I believe, 1 remaining. They have 1 or 2 remaining. All I heard of that was both sides. So I'm assuming 1 because I know for sure Titans only had 1. So okay, each squad now only has 1 timeout. 2:24 remaining in the game. If you're the defense, might need to score here. You need to find a way to strip, scoop, and score. And there's number 5. There's Hancock. Hancock down the sideline. And this one's going to come back. Illegal block in the back. Remember, an illegal block in the back doesn't have to be a block in the back. If you're caught blocking going towards your line of scrimmage after you've gone past it, you can't be blocking backwards. So that's going to come back. But if you're the Titans, that just ran time off the clock. You can't be coming back to the line of scrimmage when blocking. So, but again, like I said, if you're the Titans, all that did was just take time off the clock and allows you to take more time off the clock. I'm the Titans. I'm not going to lie. I may consider, hey, look, Bill Belichick used to use rules of penalties to milk clock. Illegal block, illegal block. Oh, no. But time's coming off the clock. Oh, no. So here it is, 2nd and 15. And ball will still be marked dead. Timeout. That is Century Vieira's last timeout. .152 left to go in the game. If you're on here looking for the 14U game, we're probably closer to a 7:30 kickoff of 14U. Again, if you're on here looking for the 14U game, we're probably closer to a 7:30 kickoff. We've had some long quarters. We've had a couple quarters extended due to unfortunate injuries. So that's why we are running behind. .152 left in the game. It's 3rd down. A procedure penalty. So that'll back up the offense. Third and 11 here. And there's Hancock. Hancock taken down in the backfield, but the clock's still going to run. 1:43 left and counting. You know what? And yeah, you don't want to call a timeout when you don't have one, because I believe in football, isn't that a penalty? Trying to call a timeout when you don't have one. And they're just going to let this clock milk on out until they have to. And here's the punt. That's a beautiful punt. Takes a tight and roll. And that's where it is. 41.6 seconds left. And thank you, Quincy Parquette. So here it is. See where they officially spot it. 30, 35. At the 34-yard line. They have 46 seconds to go. No timeouts. And he is tackled in the middle of the field. I don't know what the thinking was. They got to hurry up. There's no timeouts. 29 seconds left on the clock. And Spike, the 15.7 seconds. And now time to huddle up and you call your shot play right here. If you have a trickery play, all right, so Titans call their final timeout. If you have, a trickery hook and lateral that you've worked on, we've already seen Sun-Triviera pull a double pass earlier, and that's how they scored their second touchdown was on that double pass. No. Nope. No, we don't. Potentially one final play for the season. Unless they can get out of bounds. McWiggin. And that's the play that was drawn up. And that's going to do it, folks. The Sun-Triviera Hawks will fall to the Flagler Titans, who had a come-from-behind victory. The Flagler Titans will advance to the ECC title game being played, I believe the title game's next week somewhere in Brevard County. To the Sun-Triviera Hawks, what a season it was. Full of ups and downs. And to the 12U Hawks, it was a really fun season. Your final score: Flagler 21, Sun-Triviera 16. We'll be right back with 14U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network.